Just from observation, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys can relate to this or have seen this. And ladies, before I start this is no knock on y'all, just an observation, okay? But we've all seen how women will cry and will pretty much remember the guy that was the most emotionally unavailable, or the least emotionally unavailable, I should say. I guess both work. You know what I mean? But a woman will obsess, and she will always remember the guy that was least emotionally unavailable. We've all seen this before. Because ladies, you can get mad and you can, you can say this and that, but let's not even front and act like act like a lot of young ladies do not talk about this one particular guy for the rest of their fucking life, right? Let's call him Rodney, okay? Let's call the guy Rodney. You will talk about Rodney for the rest of your damn life. And the thing is, when you're speaking about him, as men, we sit back and we think to ourselves, damn, this guy cheated on you. He barely called you. He barely took you out. He barely did anything for you. Hell, he had you driving him around like driving Miss Daisy and shit. But this was the driving Mr. Rodney edition. Okay, he probably had a baby mama. And you guys just were head over heels for him. And this is something that men have been we've been trying to wrap our heads around it. Okay. And even me, and let me not even sit here and pretend like I'm just this Mr. Mr. Gentleman, knight in shining armor type of guy, because unfortunately, I've been with some young ladies that I've been emotionally unavailable to, and even I can't understand why the fuck this happens. You dig what I'm saying? I guess it's kind of like when men get attached to that one female, and the sex is mind-blowing, but she's just not right for him, and he knows this, but he kind of overlooks the red flags. This is probably, it's not the main, but it's probably a main reason why a lot of young ladies stick around with emotionally unavailable men. Okay. And this is why I made a video actually saying to be slightly emotionally unavailable, but the thing about it is I put a positive twist to it. Okay. I put a positive twist to it to where men can be, when I say emotionally unavailable, I don't mean for them to be a stone cold prick that just treats women badly, right? All I said was to kind of tone down the emotions, because we observe this. We observe men that are emotionally unavailable, that are kind of on the asshole side, and they have a woman's heart for like the rest of their life, right? So just to clarify, what I said on that video was to turn your emotions down slightly a little bit, but still treat the women with respect, right? Because ultimately, when it comes down to it, we observe this. Ladies, we're not stupid. We observe, some men are stupid as fuck. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. But to the man, to the thinking man, to the man that observes, to the man that sits back and listens, that observes, we have observed this for the longest, that you guys will obsess, you guys will cry, you guys will pine for that guy that didn't really show you that love and care and affection, because women will get on TikTok, right? Make these cute little TikToks and run down a whole list of what they want in a man: to be caring, to be super attentive, to call them every day and say good morning and tell them how much they love them and show them all these acts of services and provide for them. And yet when a man does that, he gets friend zoned. You notice that women they never talk about the nice guy. They're never crying. Women never cry over the nice guy. I've never, at least in my physical time being on this earth, I have never heard of a woman complaining or even mentioning the nice guy, unless it's in like she's talking shit about him or joking about him to her homegirls. Like, girl, look at what this boy bought. He bought me some flowers. Girl, and I'm not picking on a particular demographic here, okay? I'm not I'm not picking on a particular demographic because I know what somebody's thinking. Oh, he talking about hood, ratchet. Nah, it varies, right? A lot of females of different races, of different ethnicities, in the Western world, they're on this. And of course, some demographics are a little more extreme than others. Okay. But we all know, ladies, if a guy does some lame shit like buy you a teddy bear and some flowers on a second date, you're going to put his ass in the group chat. He's going to be the conversation of a group chat, and he's going to be talked about in a laughing matter, in a joking matter. Look at what he got me. Look at what Dexter got me. He got me flowers and a teddy bear. Her homegirls go, hey, all you gonna see in a group chat is a bunch of laughing emojis. Right? I'm just being honest, fella. I'm just being honest. It is what it is. But when she talks about Rodney, when she's like, he's not calling me, he's not answering, I gave him my everything, and he can't even text me back. Are you seeing the group chat? Oh, girl, you deserve so much better. And oh, girl, stop messing with him. Why are you messing with him? That's what you see. You see all of this trying to convince her to leave him alone. That is what you're going to see. You're going to see all her homegirls, all her aunties, her mama, her grandma, all that. They're going to be like, girl, stop being stupid. And you keep going back to him, like that Ashanti song. She says, I keep on running back to you, right? Guy, write in the comment section if you know that Ashanti song, Keep Running Back to You. Basically, in that song, this song is a perfect illustration of how women behave with emotionally unavailable men. They keep running back to them. They keep going back for more and more. And ladies, I got some real young ladies on here that will actually admit this. Ladies, if you a real one, type in an experience you had where it was just this one guy that you had and he was quote unquote toxic, right? Put in quotation marks, but you just couldn't get enough of him. You wanted you just needed him. Like you would just be sitting in your crib, sitting at work, just daydreaming of Rodney. Okay. Basically, you were digmatized by him. That's first of all. Okay, he's probably putting it on you. He's probably tearing your walls down. He probably making you bust multiple times. And then afterwards, right, he'll sweet talk you and tell you lies such as you're the only one that I'm talking to. And oh yeah, of course, baby, of course, this and that. And then you find out he went back to his baby mama. Like, it's like that. It's like that. He tells you how special you is, and oh my God, girl, oh my God, you so special. You're a queen. And then you find out that very next day he fucked his baby mama. And this is something that men had just been trying to wrap their heads around. This is why you have red pill rage. Because when guys find out about this, when they find out that being Mr. Prince Charming actually turns women off, their whole reality is broken from the ground up. This is why the red pill rage happens, because these men find out that being this upstanding gentleman is actually a big ass turnoff. And the worst thing about it is, like I said, Women will make these TikToks and these Instagram blah blah blahs, and oh, I want a man to just be this gentleman and shit, and we find out it's all BS. But at the same time, with social media, it's showing a lot of y'all ladies' nature, because a lot like TikTok is a woman's open diary. Now you start seeing some truth. Now you start seeing women make these little TikToks, and the words on the video with the music in the background, and the words will say, when he you know when he doesn't answer your text, and red flags turn me on, and when he doesn't answer me, and it shows the girl like falling in love more and shit, so we're getting the truth now. We're getting the truth a little more. But this is, fellas, this is why I be telling you guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you, other dating coaches and whatnot. This is why we be telling you guys to, ultimately, it boils down to a few things, right? It boils down to, and this is gonna sound extremely shallow. Fellas, but you look, just take it for what it's worth and maneuver through this game, right? It boils down to, he's piping her out really good, okay? And then he gives her time and space. He gives her that, he kind of pushes her away, so to speak. And this is what makes them fall in love. This is what one of the things. And they're like, oh my God, this guy is giving me good sex, and he's cool, he's laid back, but I'm not getting enough of him. I need more of him. So some men understand this, or some men do it inadvertently, because like I said, sometimes, I've had cases, even myself, where it was a young lady I was talking to, and she was she was okay. I'm like, she's cool, I guess. And we would do our thing, we would be intimate, and then I just didn't feel the need to really call, or I would take my time. I'd be like, maybe later, I'm not pressed, I got other shit to do, I got my job, I gotta focus on my job. And these chicks will be fucking blowing my phone up. And then I would quickly realize, like, damn, hold on. Not too long ago, I was getting ghosted and I was getting rejected when I was the one that was going after her a little more, when I was emotionally available. Okay. So, this was just a little observation piece, right? I'm not telling men to be assholes. This was just an observation. Hope you guys like the video. Peace.